Disgusting!
Okay, so this is like the third time I've tried to record this video. The first time, I just didn't like how it turned out. The second time, when we were recording it, it looked like we were going through a fucking like subway tunnel, and I just want to redo it. So basically, this is gonna be a room tour because lately on YouTube, I've been getting nothing but recommendations for those videos that are like, my van tour, or me living in a van, and I don't have a van, but I have a room at my mother's house, and I'll just do a room tour. My room, it's not well decorated. It's kind of like just me throwing everything that I like into one room and saying, yeah, this works.
Kinda.
If I had the money, I would probably redecorate it, but since I kind of want to move out in the future and not live here forever, I'll probably save whatever money that I make to decorate the room that I want in the future. I think that's it. Welcome to my room! Oops. If you turn your attention over here, we'll start off with the color of my wall. I had three choices. It was these colors, and I chose lilac. And I had this decision when I was in high school, so I didn't really think it through if it would match with any of my furniture in the future. So here we are now with regret. Over here on this wall is a cork board covered in many charms that I own. I originally just stuffed all my charms in a cabinet, but I ended up buying a cork board because I thought it would be cute to display them. Right above my cork board is, y'all know Mystic Messenger? That's Zen from Mystic Messenger. If you don't know what it is, it's a mobile game. It's like a romance mystery. I got really into it at some point, and I just needed to buy a picture and frame it. Wait, you're all I want! You're all I have! Right next to Zen is a picture of Madoka Magica.
Let's go, lesbians! Let's go! Here we go, lesbians! Here we go, lesbians, come on!
At the time, I was super into it, and it reminded me of my friends, and I just thought it was funny, so I bought it. And right over here is a clock that Destiny gave me for, I think it was Christmas. Down here is a table. It's actually a desk because at the time I couldn't find a table large enough to fit my TV on. Inside the desk, I just have things that I sometimes use or I need quick access to, like batteries, wires, extra charger parts. I also tend to keep my old DS's in here because I can't find room for them anywhere else. I also like to keep some pictures of Milky in here from when he was a puppy, just so I can look at them once in a while. On top of my desk, I have my VHS and DVD player that my dad gave to me for free $99. He felt bad for me because my VHS player and my DVD player both broke, so he gave me one that had 2-in-1.
You are safe now, my sweet child. I owe you my life.
On top of it, I have my drawing tablet. I like to keep it out here in reach just in case I get randomly inspired, which rarely happens. But other than that, it's just here collecting dust. On top of that, I have my laptop as my only computer. Laptops are pretty self-explanatory. Right next to it is my brother's GameCube that he would let me use while he was away at college with the Wii, because at that time I didn't have my own Wii. I used to play it like all the time. I can't really play it right now because I don't have a wire for it. So underneath is my Wii U. I mostly use it just to watch Netflix nowadays. I don't really play on it as much. Right next to the Wii U is my Wii. I usually use this one to play GameCube games and some Wii games. Right next to the Wii is the Nintendo Switch port thing. I don't really like to use it as much because I'd rather play my Switch handheld because my eyes are kind of like fucked up and I can't really play it on a big TV anymore. Behind all of this is my TV. My mom got me it for Christmas one year. Right above my desk I have, oh my god, this abomination.
This is so humiliating!
It has mostly charms of my favorite male characters from video games. It mostly started off as a joke a few years ago, but I ended up keeping it because I thought it turned out pretty cute. Underneath is a cabinet. I keep 3DS games, DS games. I also have some weights that I never use. Above that, I have this shelf, and inside is a heating pad right away. This heating pad, I usually use it for Milky when he's in pain, or for Destiny if she has cramps or something.
Gosh! Help me! I'm feeling.
Underneath, I just have wires, controllers, extra chargers, some other stuff. It's just useful stuff. I also keep the camera in here just so it's nearby. That's my secret stash. Fun fact about me, I still like stuffed animals, and I have kept all of my stuffed animals, like this guy. He's Simba from Lion King, if you don't know. When I was little, he was my absolute favorite #1 toy. I got it for my brother because he didn't want it, and I just been inseparable with this guy. I can't throw him away. And I have other random stuffed animals like this guy. I got him not too long ago. It's just like a duck or a chicken or something. I thought it was cute, so I got it. Here's another stuffed animal. I got it because it was cute. Over here, I have a Princess Zelda stuffed animal. When I was little, I really wanted one, like a toy, anything of Princess Zelda, and nothing was ever released. And then now that I'm older, everything's coming out apparently. I found this one at GameStop, and I had to get her. Like, why should I not? Something else about me is that I really like things that light up. I just love lamp. I love lamp. Like these cute little lights. I got them from IKEA. They kind of change color and I just ended up liking them, so I bought them. I also have like a little speaker. I usually just use it when I'm cleaning so I can blast my music. I didn't know where to put it, so here's my Wii U gamepad. This is the one from the Wind Waker expansion pack. It came with the game and it just has cute designs on it. When I was little, I was super scared of the dark, so my mom would constantly be buying me night lights, and I got so used to sleeping with a light on that now I just prefer it that way. I'm not scared of the dark anymore, but I mostly like to sleep with one on just so I could see in the dark, like if I'm reaching for something while I'm half asleep. Here's the first of 3 Sayaka figures that I own. I just really love Sayaka, and I asked for it for my birthday. I forget which friend got it for me, but yeah, she's here. And I mean, this is a Burger King toy. I don't know why I have it. I'm probably a hoarder. In the back, I have a cute little cat coin bank. I don't really use it as much anymore because getting coins out of it would be a pain in the ass because they would get stuck constantly. And then I also took the batteries out because I would always be accidentally hitting it whenever I was trying to reach for something, and it would just scream at me. So yeah. Back here, I have a cute little treasure chest that my mom gave me when I was younger, and a few years ago, I went to San Diego with Destiny, and I was able to fill it up with a shit ton of seashells that I found. And I also just put like marbles and a rock in here. It's my favorite rock. I don't know why. I used to collect rocks all the time as a kid. Over at the top of this wall, I have the sign we got from our second BTS concert over at the Rose Bowl. And it was just so pretty. Like, why would I get rid of this? It's so cute. Underneath it is a poster I got from one of my BTS albums. I decided to frame it. Originally, I wanted to frame it with a nice frame, but I couldn't afford it, so I just got a poster board frame. So yeah. Underneath is a cute little whiteboard. Originally, I had pictures of my family hung up here, but for the sake of this video and for their privacy, I hung up cute pictures of Milky. I'm probably gonna keep it this way because it's so cute. What the fuck?
That's my son! This is my boy! my boy!
Before we get to my vanity, you can look up and see this monstrosity. I originally had curtains, but they got really disgusting, so I had to throw them away. So I'm keeping an old baby blanket of mine there to block out the sun and whatever part of the window that you can see through. Below it is my vanity. Inside, I just keep random shit in like each cabinet. You never know what you're gonna get. Above it, I keep just all of my figures that I've bought. I have nowhere to put them. Originally, I wanted to buy like a cabinet or something to just stuff them all in and like display them, but I'm broke, so I can't do that. I'm not gonna go through explaining who each character is, but just know that Hinata and Zelda, I've waited for them since the dawn of time, so when I got them, I practically shit my pants. Inside this first cabinet, I just keep jewelry that I never wear. I just wear like 5 things in here. I also keep these 2 wallets. This one my brother got me from Japan. She's kind of dirty right now, so don't look at her. I also tend to keep some of Milky's items in here, like his pill cutter, his nail clipper, and he usually has some medication in here because he's old, but I took it out of the shot for privacy's sake. Underneath, I keep my art supplies like colored pencils, sketchbooks. My colored pencils, I have so many because when I was a kid, I was fucking obsessed with them, so I just hoarded them all. My sketchbooks include ones from high school, which are embarrassing and ugly. So yeah, there's that. Underneath, I keep school supplies like books, printer ink, etc. I also have this fucking book of Kermit that I took from my brother. Oh my god! Oh, geez! I've been meaning to read, but I haven't yet. I'll get to it one day. Up here, I just keep things that I use to get ready with, like my brush, perfume, makeup I don't use, like eyeshadows and lipsticks. I have extra hair ties in here, nail polish I can't wear anymore because I'm working. Yeah. Down here, I have my GameCube games, my Wii games, my Wii U games, some Switch games. I have my favorite DVDs that I like to watch now and again. I tried to alphabetize all of this, but I don't think I kept up with it. I have this cute Glaceon sack that my brother gave me, and I filled it up with nothing but my DS games. I have my mother's kind of broken phone that I kind of use as a second phone for apps and stuff. I have some amiibo cards, and I have my very, very old prehistoric phones that I keep for nostalgic purposes. And down in this cabinet, it's not too important. I just keep extra wires and like extra controllers, just things that I don't really use. I don't bother organizing it. Right next to my vanity, I guess you would call this the BTS corner. Over here, I have a cabinet, and on top, I have some BTS merch. I have Love Yourself Heard, Love Yourself Tear, and Love Yourself Answer right here. Above it, I have one Persona album. I'm gonna try to save up more money to buy the rest. And then above that is BTS Face Yourself. My brother actually got it for me because he asked me if I wanted any gifts from Japan because he lives over there, and I asked him if he could buy me Face Yourself, and he actually did. So thank you to him. And I also have my passport holder right here. I don't know where else to put it, and it's cute and I want to display it, so I leave it here. I also like to keep some pens and pencils and like a stapler and scissors here just for like easy use because I'm always needing a fucking pen. I'm not sure why I have this here, but my sister-in-law, when she came to visit us from Japan, she brought me some gifts, and one of the gifts was like Gudetama goo. I won't show it because it looks kind of nasty, but it was cute. I felt really grateful, and it touched my heart that she went out of her way to get me like little gifts. I also have this cute little charm that I got from an artist that I really like. I actually bought like more than one of these charms because I'm always afraid that I'm gonna fuck one up or like lose it, so I have a backup just in case. I also keep my 3DS here. It's the one that I use the most. It's my favorite one because it's just so pretty. Underneath it is a cute little case that my brother also got me. He got it as a gift from Nintendo or something with points, I don't know. But he told me if I wanted it and I was like, hell yeah. Underneath that is also another gift from my brother. He ended up not needing this case for his Nintendo Switch, so he just gave it to me and I'm really grateful because it came in handy a lot. Behind it is this cute little BTS standee that I bought from the same artist that I got the keychain from. I love her artwork, so I bought it because it was so cute. And then behind that, I have a cute little light up guy. I think Destiny got me this. Like I said, I'm obsessed with lamps. I feel like I'm fucking Bella from Twilight when she has like 13 lamps in her room or something.
Hey, also there are 3 lamps in Bella's room in this shot, and more on the string here, and another hanging lamp, and 1 more on the shelf, at least 1 more lamp over here. Oh look, another one back in the corner.
And above this shelf, I also have another poster of BTS that I framed. At the very top of this corner, I have my freaking Vaughn balloon. It's still fucking inflated. Vaughn's just kind of hanging out on this other cork board that I have. It's covered in like nothing but BTS photo cards and like some other small little things like receipts to remind me of the day that I went to my first concert, and I have my first concert ticket and all that stuff. Just cute. I decorated it. And then right to the left of this cork board is my other wall with some more BTS stuff, and here's the Chimmy fan that I bought that I never used. I didn't know what else to do with it, so I stuck it on my wall. And I have 1 more framed BTS picture because why not? Above that is my beautiful first fan sign that I got at my first concert at the Staples Center. I will always cherish her. I'm kind of sad that she had to be bent to be able to fit into my bag, but I kept her. And then next to my bed, don't mind the mess, is my nightstand. I'm sure you can tell, but this lamp is very DIY'd. I've actually had this lamp since I was in fucking grade school, I think like 4th grade. So this motherfucker's been with me since forever. Fun story about this lamp. When I was younger, I was really obsessed with The Parent Trap for some reason. I still kind of am. I memorized all the lines. Anyways, when I was little, I really loved the scene where she's like playing with her mom's like lamp and it has these little crystals, and I kind of wanted the same thing. I wanted a lamp with crystals, and I asked my mom if she ever saw something like that, if she could get it for me. So she bought me a lamp, but she ended up being nice enough to go to Michael's and to buy these little beads, and she like glued them around the lamp. So now I have this, and I don't know, I like the fact that she went out of her way to do that for my weird request. I tend to keep my amiibos that I use a lot on my nightstand, and next to them are just some like trinkets and like knickknacks and shit that my friends got me throughout the years. And then down here is like one of my all-time favorite things that I've received as a present. It's the music box from the movie Anastasia. Destiny ended up getting it for me, and I was like, I almost shit myself. It was a really big surprise because I didn't even know that it was being sold. I also keep my remotes here, and my phone's charging like right there. And then back here is another little light up guy. Like I said, I love fucking lamps.
Do you really love the lamp, or are you just saying it because you saw it?
I love lamp.
And I also have another picture of Zen. When I bought the other one, it came with like 2, and I didn't know what to do with the second one, so I just put it right here. And then over here is a cute musical jewelry box. I used to use it for jewelry, now I just keep like random shit in it. I like to keep my lucky photo cards in here. It's mostly Jimin's, because for some reason they've been bringing me a lot of luck. I have a lucky Jin card. Well, I like to think they're all lucky, but I also have a cute Gudetama toy that my brother got me, and a little phone charm thing, and like a little crane that Destiny made me at Olive Garden. And then this is my bed. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's a bed. And Milky likes to sleep here all fucking day. I also like to keep my Chimmy pillow on here. And then above my bed, I have this cherry blossom painting. Like around the end of high school, I got super obsessed with cherry blossoms. That's why like our old YouTube name was Shoujo and Big D, because I loved shoujos and shit. I don't know, I'm not as obsessed anymore, but they're still pretty to me. And then on the wall back there is 2 posters.
Oh my god, lesbians! Lesbians, move out of my way!
One is a Madoka poster that I made in a graphic design class. I'll probably make a story time about that, but there's like little hidden things in it that's pretty funny. And right next to it is a Legend of Zelda poster. I was cleaning my dad's house and I found it in my brother's room over there. And I've loved that poster since we were kids, and like I always wanted that poster for myself, but he wouldn't let me, and I found it and I was like, I'm gonna keep it, and I bought it a nice frame and everything, so I'm treating it pretty dang good. And then next to that is this, like I said, I was obsessed with cherry blossoms. I went to Target one day and I got a little crazy and I bought these fucking cherry blossom stickers, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. But whenever I look at it, I'm just like, wow. And finally, the scariest part of my room, my closet. One step into my closet and you'll figure out that I am indeed a fucking hoarder. I'd like to think of my closet as, I was gonna say an organized mess, but I don't really think it is even organized at this point. Opening it up, I have jackets, my backpack, I have my fucking recorder from the video where I try to do a cover of I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. I have some other bags. I also like to keep my vacuum in here. And then this fucking poster, I took it down. It was originally over there, but I wanted to put all my BTS stuff over there, so it's in here for now. And then behind it, I have some fan art from fans. I'm just kidding. This is like art from my childhood that my friends gave me. And then above that, I have this poster of an island that I made. We had an assignment where we had to make an island and like give it features and stuff. I might do a story time just because it's kind of a funny story. So above that, I have 3 Build-A-Bear certificates. I'm a loving mother of 3. No, I'm just kidding. Next to that, I have Bold and Brash. He does not belong in the trash. A kind of friend made it for me, but I kept it. Like, she was nice enough to make it for me, so I kept it. And I mean, it's just fucking funny. Next to that, I have an award I won when I was in grade school for being such a good student. I don't know how. All I did was just fucking cuss all the goddamn time. And then back here, I have some art that I made from grade school. This fucking nightmare. I kept it because it reminds me to not be fucking vain or stupid and show off my skills that I obviously don't have. And then up here, I just have like nothing but stuffed animals from when I was younger. I like kept all of them. I just love them so much. Like, I have this one-legged Bionicle that I got into an argument with my brother when we were little, saying it was mine. It is mine. I stole it from my brother's room. Anyways, I have 2 cameras, our old one that made everything look like a microwave, and then I have this one that I got. It was like my first camera. My mom got it from a fucking pawn shop. It turned on once and then it never turned back on. And down here I just have like manga, like not necessarily my favorite manga. I just bought it because yeah. And I also have books that I always say I'm gonna read, but I keep putting it off. Over here I have 2 microphones, our old one that we never really used because it was shit, and our new one. I have like art books and magazines back here. Up here I have 2 of my favorite brats. When I was younger, I was obsessed with them, so I actually have like a fuck ton hidden away. I have 2 more little stuffed animals that my brother got me. Over here's a dictionary, a Bible I never use because my skin burns when I touch it. I have some photo albums. I have my yearbooks, an old broken karaoke machine, and another Bionicle. This one's actually my brother's. Down there's just a stack of boxes from like things that I bought that I just kept. I have this fugly Barbie from our vacuum video over here. I have some board games here and some more stuffed animals. I also keep my humidifier in here because sometimes Milky needs it to breathe. My clothes that I never wear is here because I only wear like 3 shirts now. And then above it, I even have some clothes for Milky. He doesn't really use it as much anymore now that he's older because I don't want him to, because he seems to get more stressed if I put it on him. The only thing he does use is this jacket, but other than that, I don't want to like stress out my dog, so I don't put the other stuff on him. And then I have 2 bags that I never use right here. That's pretty much it. That's my room in general. It's just all like one big weird mess of things that don't really belong together but are together. It's weird. Thanks for watching. I hope it was at least somewhat entertaining. I kind of like watching videos where people show their stuff, so maybe you do too. While you're here, you should subscribe and you should like this video, comment, and tell me that I'm a fucking hoarder and I need to throw away half of my shit. While you're at it, why not stay and watch more of our videos? They're right here.
Disgusting!